Tourism Pathshala, it will transform your dream into reality.
Good morning, my dear student. Before going to discussion the class, there is important information. We have already started UGC NEET and JRF coaching for tourism administration and management and paper 1 also. We will provide online classes. Number 1, number 2, syllabus wise coverage. Number 2, number 3, previous year short question and analysis and explanation each and every question. I will provide also PDF note. There is a doubt clearing session and you also get the flexible class schedule. Student who have interest, you can join through this WhatsApp number 9123711814. Thank you. Good afternoon, my dear student. This is our question paper analysis series. In my previous video, in my previous class, I have already discussed question number from June 2024 question paper from 50 to 60. Today we are going to discuss question number 61 to question number 74. So first of all, the question number 61, you learn about Moti or Pal Mosque. Second, question number 62, we will discuss about Rani Jhansi Army Regiment. Question number 63, UGC provide the road construction, the Peshawar to Bengal, the famous road construction of Grand Trunk Road. And question number 64, we will understand the first time metro rail in India, about Indian rail system. The metro rail, about the metro rail which started in Kolkata. Next question will be based on question number 65, will be based on about the Canadian National Railway, International Railway System. UGC provide in this question about the Canadian National Railway System. Question number 66, about the steam railway, who has founded the steam engine, first founded by steam engine railway. And question number 67, about the Thomas Cook, when Thomas Cook first started the tour package from which city to which city. Next our question is based on about the fare construction, question number 68 and question number 62. About the fare construction, we will understand the important TPM, ticket point mileage, MPM, maximum permitted mileage, extra mileage system is fare construction system. Question number 70, we will understand about the global indicator. Global indicator, the direction of global indicator which is related the hemisphere, western hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, Atlantic, Pacific, this global indicator and the direction about the global indicator. Question number 71 is based on the famous Odyssey desert. And question number 72, I will understand the catering for armed forces. Question number 73, we will discuss the GI, geographic indicator, GI tag of Indian sweet, especially Rasgulla. And question number 74, we will understand the airline code for American mail. My dear student, this is very important analysis. When you are going to solve the question, you try to find out the area, from which area they provide the question. This is the very important analytical part which will be very helpful for your own understanding the subject, and you can understand the area from which area they provide the question. So now we are understand the detail step by step. Question number 61 of June 2024 question paper. The first 6 question number 61 is Moti or Pal Mosque was built at, they have given the 4 option. Option number 1, Jodhpur, Lahore, Shahjahanabad and Kabul. The correct option is Shahjahanabad, because Moti Masjid, we have to remember parallelly, Moti Masjid situated in Agra Fort, built by Shah Jahan in Agra. Okay, Moti Masjid, Red Fort, built by Aurangzeb in Delhi, and Shah Jahan built Moti Masjid, also known as Pal Mosque, in Agra in India. This is the Agra Fort complex. The correct option is option number 3, Shah Jahan. Now the next question. The next question is based on about Indian history. The first question, the question number 62, who commanded the Rani Jhansi army in Subhash Chandra Azad Hind Fauj? They have given the 4 options: Aruna Asif Ali, Lakshmi Bai Sehgal, Sarojini Naidu, Begum Hazrat Mahal. So correct option is the Rani Jhansi army. The correct option is the Lakshmi Bai Sehgal. Parallelly, you try to remember Rani Jhansi army is a referred to the Rani Jhansi regiment. Now, all-female combat regiment. This is the all-female combat regiment of Indian National Army, and this army was formed by Subhash Chandra Bose in 1943 for the fight for Indian independence from British rule, and this army led by Captain Lakshmi Bai Sehgal. Okay. This question is based on Unit 3 from history of Indian history. Our next question is first time. Question number 63. The first time the road from Peshawar to Bengal was constructed by. They have given the 4 options: Emperor Ashok, Dharmapal, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and Sheshashur. The correct option is the Sheshashur. Why? The route from Peshawar to Bengal, known as the Grand Trunk Road, and it was significant. It was significant by improved and organized by Sheshashuri in the 16th century. And while the route itself, but you try to remember that while the route itself existed before the rain, and Shuri is credited with extensive innovation and constructing rest house. This is a rest house, Indian rest house, also considered that famous, also known as Sharis. Try to remember the Indian rest house, also sometimes these kinds of question also provide UGC. Okay. Our next question is question number 64. In India, the first metro rail was introduced on 24th October 1984. This question provides from Unit 4, Indian Transport System. The 4 options: New Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, and Bangalore. The correct option is the Calcutta. The first metro rail was started in Calcutta in 1984 and 24th October. You try to remember also the time and date. Now move on our next question. This question is based on International Railway System. The banner, question number 65, the banner under which the state-owned Canadian National Railway were combined to operate rail services in 1972 is known as. The question is state-owned Canadian National Railway. Canadian National Rail, CN Rail, CNR Rail, CPR Rail, and VIA Rail. VIA Rail full form. The correct option VIA Rail. VIA Rail Via Rail Canadian. Via Rail Canadian is a Canadian Crown Corporation that operates intercity passenger rail service in Canada from 1972. So these are the important topics under the section of International Railway System. Okay, our next question is born in Willem, England. Willem, England, a self-taught engineer who pioneered the steam locomotive that ran on rail and built the world's first full-fledged steam railway. The Liverpool and Manchester line, known as the father of railway. born in Willem in England. There is a four option: George Stephenson, Edward Pease, John Stevens, and John Ball. George Stephenson is considered as the father of railway. Option number one is right. This is the historical question based on international transport system. We have to prepare the historical question also. Under the section of important railway, who is the famous person to start this railway? These kinds of question generally UGC provide. The question number 67. The question is based on Thomas Cook organized the first tour package by rail from listed to. This is the unit number 5. They have given the four option. The Thomas Cook organized the first tour package. The very important topic, the transport travel agency based on question based on travel agency. The Love Board is the Thomas Cook organized the first tour package from listed to Lagborg. It started in 1841. There were 570 members from listed to Lagborg in England, and it was one day excursion. These are the important correlated information you try to remember for the first time Thomas Cook tour package. Okay, now move on the next question. Question number 68. This question is based on TPM or fare construction system. The fare breakpoint in international airfare calculation is applied when? The question is fare breakpoint in international airfare calculation when is applicable? They have given the four options: distance between two stopover point or TPM point is equal. Number 2, there is the farthest TPM point in terms of the highest MPM. Number 3, ticket point mileage greater than maximum permitted mileage. And number 4, maximum permitted mileage less than TPM. The four option. The option number 2 is correct. So before that, we try to understand why it is correct and what is the reason and when it would be applicable. The fare breakpoint in international airfare calculation. So, in international airfare calculation, airfare breakpoint is a CT or point on an itinerary where a specific fare component end. What is international airfare? The airfare breakpoint is a CT or point on itinerary where the specific fare component end and another begin. The specific air component end and another begin. So in that case, the farthest TPM point in terms of the highest MPM. So when the fare breakpoint is international airfare calculation is applicable, because there is a farthest TPM point means ticket point mileage. What do ticket point mileage? The calculate the actual distance, ticket point mileage, actual distance travel on specific route, and MPM means maximum permitted mileage. The maximum distance, if you will get the detail, if you follow my YouTube channel, the fare construction, about the fare construction system, you will understand clearly. Maximum distance, maximum permitted mileage is the distance a passenger can travel specific route before incurring mileage surcharge. So the correct option is option number 2, that there is the farthest TPM point in terms of highest MPM. Okay. Now move on to our next question. Question number 69. Question number 69. The question is find airfare construction term that is applicable if the EMA is nil or insufficient. We have to find out the airfare construction term, and it is obtained by dividing TPM by MPM. Okay, the find airfare construction sum is applicable EMA is nil. They given the four option: EMA, EMS, HIP, BHC. The correct option number 2, EMS, means excess mileage surcharge. What is this? Which apply when the actual distance travel exceed the maximum permitted mileage for a specific fare, then EMS will be applicable. Find airfare construction term is applicable in EMA, means extra mileage allowance will be applicable when the actual distance travel exceed the maximum permitted mileage. If passenger travel from city A to city B via route longer than NPM for the distance route, and EMS, means excess mileage surcharge, be applied to cover extra mileage. So option number 2 is correct. My dear student, you try to understand why this question is right, and parallelly you try to prepare the related topic, the fare construction. That these are the question based on the fare construction. You try to revise the at first you try to understand the concept of fare construction, different important term and terminology of fare construction, and parallelly you try to understand this topic. This question, the correct direction of cities in air travel in PN as IATA global indicator. First of all, we try to understand the number of global indicator, common global indicator. Number 1, WH, Western Hemisphere. It is based on the America, AR1, it's America. Second, EH, Eastern Hemisphere, Area 2. Area 2 means Europe, America, Asia, and Pacific. Area 1 is Western Hemisphere, America. AT, Atlantic, travel between Area 1 to 3, crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Number 4, PA, Pacific. Number 5, AP, Atlantic and Pacific. And number 6, Pacific North. Our question is based on the direction of cities in air travel in PN, Pacific North, as IATA global indicator. There are 4 options. The correct option is the option number 2. SOID means Sydney, LX means Los Angeles, MX means Mexico City, and SC is the Santiago de Chile. So this route travel from South Atlantic to Pacific via North Atlantic. The South Atlantic country is a Sydney. From Sydney to Los Angeles, Sydney in Australia is the South Atlantic. To Los Angeles is America via Pacific. Los Angeles to Mexico City, then Santiago City is the South America. Mexico, Los Angeles is America, is a North America. Mexico City is a Middle America. Then Santiago de Chile is a South America. From Sydney to North America, Central America, and South America. This is the route. And parallelly try to understand the world map clearly. The travel from South Atlantic, Siberia to Southwest Pacific via North America. So these are the important question based on the global indicator. Our next question, question number 71. Question number 71 is based on the famous desert, the Chanapora. Chanapora is a very famous desert. From there, they given the 4 options: Kerala, Gujarat, Orissa, and Himachal Pradesh. It's a famous desert in the Orissa. So you try to remember that this is based on the question unit 6. Hospitality sector, food, beverage, and hospitality sector. The food and dessert. We try to remember the famous food, famous dessert all over the country. Our next question, catering form, question number 72. Catering for armed force is also referred to. They have given the 4 options: industrial catering, welfare catering, hospital catering, institutional catering. So correct option is the welfare catering. Okay. The popular GI tag. GI means geography indication. GI tag in Indian sweet, Rasgulla, is from the state of West Bengal, Odisha, Bihar, Maharashtra. The GI tag in India for case of Rasgulla is one kind of desert, the famous desert of West Bengal and Odisha, but GI tag has achieved in Odisha. Next, our question number 74. It is also come from unit 6. The commonly use the airline code for Asian mail. Very interesting question. The based on code is the based on code unit 5. The commonly used airline code SAML, LSML, DBML and CHAM. Commonly used for airline code for Asian mail. For Asian mail, ASML. SML means Asian vegetarian meal. LSML mean low salt meal. DBML means the diabetic meal and CHML means child meal. ML means meal. AS means Asian vegetarian meal. The option number 1 is correct, but parallelly you try to remember this code also. Important topic. Now we move on our next question. The next question is based on total accumulated value owed to the brand is. In my next class I will discuss the from 70 question number from 75 to rest of question. In my previous video I have already discussed. You have to keep touch with this video, the from question number 50 to 60, and today I have discussed here 61 to 74. So keep touch this question. If you want to take the guidance personal tuition, I always tell you each and every my classes, keep touch with my WhatsApp number for the special guidance, any suggestion, or take the personal classes also. So my dear student, keep touch this channel and any queries you send me. Thank you.